Hello, 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 hello. Haha. Welcome to yet another episode of Sketchy Saturdays, where I am going to be drawing something. So, as you might have gathered, today I'm going to be drawing Anya Melfissa. And I'm putting a little more effort and time into this piece than my previous pieces. So I'm really looking forward to working on this today. Yeah. So, without further ado, let's begin. Yeah. So, I managed to get pretty rested last night, just getting straight into oops. Oops. I managed to get pretty rested, last night, and, after doing a lot of work today and stuff, I feel better, because I've got more stuff off of my plate. I managed to, talk to family a bit, which was nice, and, I feel better today, I think. I feel more confident. I'm putting my, first foot forward, and I'm being, well, for lack of a better word, proactive with certain things. So, I'm hoping that things work out, with what I'm doing right now. I'm just, putting my first foot forward, reaching out to people, and, doing my best, because at the end of the day, that's all you can do, really. Yeah. And to answer your question, Dave, yes, that is a giant Gura you're seeing. A very long Gura. Yeah. So in terms of in terms of stuff, I wanted to do in terms of stuff I wanted to talk about yesterday but couldn't. The first thing at the forefront of my mind was like my thoughts or my opinions on kind of the now the penultimate episode of Wonder Egg Priority and stuff. I've been meaning to talk about that because I didn't get an opportunity to yesterday. So I think now would be a good opportunity for me to say my thoughts on it. So I actually, wasn't, I can't say I liked the episode, but at the same time, I didn't really hate it either. Like, it didn't anger me or make me as annoyed as, the previous two episodes did, I think. And, it felt like, it felt like, how do I put it? It felt like a semi-return to form, like in terms of the fact that it felt like one of the older episodes of the show in a good way. I mean, obviously it wasn't perfect. Like, I didn't really like how it ended the whole Mr. Sawaki discussion on a very ambiguous note as to whether he was like a bad person or not, and they kind of chickened out on that. But also, we know that we also do know that this kind of final episode isn't this episode 12 isn't actually the final episode, and the final episode's coming out in June as far as I'm aware. So we're gonna have to wait for that to see how the story is really gonna resolve itself. But yeah. I did like the interactions between the two different eyes, though. That was pretty interesting. I liked that. I thought that was cool. And some of the imagery in the episode was pretty cool as well. Like, when I was, going, now I'm really mad! And she, cracked open, the giant egg sky that the other eye was trapped within. That was seriously cool and really beautifully animated. I really liked that part. Yeah. But at the same time, I didn't, it's kind, I guess my feelings on this episode were I didn't love it. I didn't feel good about it, but it didn't leave as bad a taste as, I thought it would have, for, given the events that transpired in the other two episodes. So I'd say I was on it, but not as angry as I could have been, which, was kind of a relief, all things considered. Yeah. I wonder how they are gonna resolve the entire story, though, by June. I doubt that they'll be able to do it, given all the things they just introduced, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. At the very least, I heard that there was a lot of kind of production hell going on, with this show, so I feel really bad for a lot of the animators who are working on it and having to, you know, get crunched alongside, you know, Cloverworks working on the promised, Neverland and stuff. Hey, you know, it's nice to see you all come to my stream and stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. Ah. Whew. But I did get a lot of work today. Like, I got, you know, a good way through, my Chinese culture essay today, which I'm really pleased with myself about. And I managed to do some stuff in advance, which I'm also happy about too. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. Hi Gabriel, thanks for coming along to my stream. I feel a lot better than yesterday. Yeah. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking me. Gotta draw the very long gura right here. The long gura. I don't even know why I came I don't even know why I came up on came up with this long gura given how short she is actually, but you know, I just thought it'd be funny, like, hey, what if Anya was holding a long gura and stuff? That would be funny. That's how she was born. Long gura. Yeah. Oh wait, the way this pillow is creased is wrong. Let me fix that. Add some hair here. Yoink. Oh, I might also just do a sketch here and here. And yeah. Big long gura. Big long gura. Hololive. Halloween. Please look at my merch ideas. Please. The world needs long gura. Let me just draw her tail here too. I was actually listening, you know, a couple of weeks ago, I was actually listening to like this big chorus, this big fan-made chorus made of the Hololive girls singing Sorayero Days, and that was like really lovely to listen to. Like I loved Gura's solo in that fan-made chorus. It was really beautiful. And Sorayero Days is just a really great opening in general. It's so optimistic. It captures, like, Gurren Lagann's very optimistic, fight the power energy so well. Yeah. Yeah. I think with Hololive's current merch guidelines, you know, you can create a lot of fan merch that will end up being real and stuff. Like, as in, like, you can make short-run prints of, you can make short-run prints of merchandise, and people will dig that. Yeah. Well, I got Gura's sleeves wrong, so I'm gonna fix those. Actually, let me just do this here. Yeah. Speaking of big things, had a dream about you last night. You got a model upgrade. Went from tiny cactus to full-on saguaro. Oh my, don't give me ideas for the, like, next April Fool's stream, if it happens. Big buff Saguaro, Mado. I've decided to commit violence and become a big buff cactus fairy. Yeah. Let me just add to her hoodie right here. And, like so. So, yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more to Longura. Like, here, here, and here, and here, here, and here. That reminds me, yesterday Gura watched Dynazimon on stream and I missed it. Really? Really? She's into Dynazimon and stuff? That's super cool. I mean, I've been meaning to get into, like, SSSS, Gridman and Dynazimon and stuff. I've heard that, like, a lot of praise for that, series and stuff. Even from people who don't, like, from some of my friends who don't normally like Studio Trigger's work. They really like Gridman and, Dynazimon and stuff, so... Yeah, they're really excited for this show. And, you know, Studio Trigger always has a very distinct, visual style. To their absolute credit, they have a very distinct visual style that literally... And they have a lot of confidence in, like, their direction, their, way of drawing, too, which I really love. So, yeah. I wonder how it will play out. It'll be interesting to see. Let me just, should I put... Yeah, there we go. Very big Gura. Yeah. Long Gura. So I'm gonna put, actually, let me just, add a, hair here as well. Gridman was overseen by the studio that did the tokusatsu, so it was quite respectful. I mean, I can definitely imagine that. I heard from, like, a lot of the people I know who have seen Gridman, that, you know, it feels like even the, like, hand-animated, like, action scenes between Gridman and stuff feel like they were animated, like they were done in a tokusatsu suit, like they were, you know... They really captured that tokusatsu spirit, so you can tell that, like, Akira, Amamiya, and some of the other people who were working on that show really loved what they were doing and really wanted to make a good homage to the series. Yeah. It's really nice to see, and, you know, I'm really personally interested in, like, Akane and stuff. She seems like a very interesting character to me. So, I've made my first attempt, I made my first attempt at coloring in digital art. The pain is incomparable. How do you old talented people do this? I'll be honest, coloring in digital art is, you know, it depends how you go about coloring and stuff. Like, what are you coloring with? What program are you using? Because, for me personally, coloring is, I mean, I guess I might only be saying this because I'm used to drawing for a long period of time, but... Coloring for me is relatively painless because I use the paint bucket tool, like, all the time. And it just, you know, makes coloring, like, very easy and stuff. I wanted to draw Anya today, I think, because she's quite underrated. Like, I think, you know... She's quite an underrated member of Hololive, and so I wanted to kind of give her attention through doing a big piece of fan art for her. And she's, you know, she's really cute too. I love Uekura, Eku Uekura's character designs a lot. So, you know, seeing her finally design a Hololive member was really cool. So yeah, I wanted to give him an homage to that as well. Yeah. But coming back to what I was saying about coloring and art and stuff, I use the paint bucket tool for art and coloring, like coloring my art and stuff because, you know, it's easy. I like taking the easy way out. I noticed that a lot of other artists don't do that. Like, they just, you know, kind of color it in and then whittle down the colors and stuff. And I'm like, why are you killing your wrist doing this? Like, why are you hurting your wrist doing this? You know, you could just be using the paint bucket tool. And if you're using Clip Studio Paint specifically, there's so many, like, sub-features of Clip Studio that make, you know, coloring, that make coloring a lot easier. So, you know, just, there's that as well. Yeah, I use Medibang. The paint bucket tool has gotten me through flat colors, but I have no idea what I'm doing after that. After trying turning black lines into white. Also trying turning black lines into white so they don't blend into things I color black took some doing. I think a good way to start with, like, you know, if we're talking about shading and stuff, a good way to start is to, like, just, I think, use, like, a kind of purple shade. Not, like, a super bright purple, but kind of like a grayish purple for shades and stuff, and then set that layer to multiply. Use it as a clipping layer, and then turn it into a clipping layer, and then go from there, like, and then go from there, because when you use a clipping layer, you'll be able to, it kind of attaches to your flats and stuff. It kind of attaches to your flats. And it looks good too, like it blends automatically. It creates kind of automatic shading and stuff. Likewise, if you wanted to do highlights, I recommend using either the overlay or any of the, like, hard light layer settings, because they make it easier to color. They make it easier to show up those highlight colors and stuff, make them kind of bright and eye-catching. Yeah. Also, coloring the background messes with the colors for some reason. Are you with the colors, are you setting them at full opacity? Because the only reason I could see, like, coloring the background messing with the colors and stuff is if you aren't, like, coloring at full opacity or anything like that. Yeah. And that could affect how your colors appear when you try, yeah, coloring it. I think, you know, I used to use Medibang a lot before I switched over to CSP, and I think you can do a lot of the stuff in CSP with, you know, I'm doing right now in CSP with Medibang. It's just, you know, I feel like the best thing to do if you're practicing digital art is to practice with Medibang first and really get used to its features and get used to its workflow before you move on to a more dedicated program like Clip Studio Paint, because, you know, Clip Studio Paint is affordable whenever it goes on sale and stuff, but at the same time it is very much a tool for, you know, aimed at people who want to be kind of serious about art. And so it's, you know, it can be kind of daunting when you first look upon it. It's quite an intimidating program. So I recommend, again, just getting the hang of Medibang, really, and getting, you know, a good sense of where to go with it before trying out other programs. Yeah. So with Anya, like, exploding recently and stuff, was that because of the Anyification meme by any chance? The Anyification meme? That's a pretty funny meme. I like it. I think by she exploded, it means more like, you know, she became popular. Like she became popular someone, or she started finding her own niche in the fandom and stuff. That's generally kind of what it's slang for, I think. Kind of like how Nenechi, after she, you know, got her redesign and stuff, started really getting her own strong sub fandom. A Reddit user put her face on other Hololive members, and it became a huge meme. Oh, right. So this is, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Anyification. That was the meme. Yeah. No, that was a pretty fun meme. Yeah, I'm glad it brought popularity to her and stuff. I'm glad that, you know, it brought attention to her, because I think she was, you know, kind of falling behind. She was kind of falling behind Pavolia and especially Ollie, with, you know, after their debuts and stuff. So I'm glad that could give her, like, the push needed to gain a proper fan base and stuff. Yeah. Hmm. I thought of something even more cursed than tall, swole Mado. Lanky Mado eating cornflake. That would be fun, yeah, like a big, what is it? A big, you know, one of those, garage streamers? One of those, gas station streamers? Basically like that, but me. Like a very long, wiggly Mado. That would be really funny. Wacky waving inflatable tube guy. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah. Giving me ideas. Yeah. Let me see. Also, today I realized that official, small Hololive EN merch is possible now. Oh yeah, no, that's actually true. Like the, whole April Fool's joke thing with, Wolfie giving them official small avatars and stuff. That was really cute and really inspired. I loved that. That was really cute. I love Wolfie's, little hachamas. I mean, little, Hololive chibis and stuff. They're real cute. The band Axis of Awesome has a song about those tube things. They did it so that they could buy one and claim it as a work expense. Yeah, I've heard about people doing, like, all sorts of insane shit to claim things as work expenses on their tax returns and stuff. So that sounds like really funny. Honestly, I would love to have one of those wiggly tube things, maybe. Just, like, have it wave around and stuff. I wonder if you can make custom ones. That would be fun. Actually, let me take a look at how Anya's hair works, because I got a little reference of her here. And sometimes, like, Eku Urakura has a habit of, like, making really complex hair patterns, so I'm just like, help me. Please help me navigate this. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good here. I think we're good with the hair here. Let me see how she did Anya's hair. Right there. So there's that, and there's also like the little thing here, and the little thing here, and ear, and here, and here, and here. Yeah. So there's that. There's this. I'm gonna probably do a curl here. Yoop. I feel like something's off of this leg. I probably need to fix it. Right, I'm gonna put this here and here. And, yeah. Leggy here. Leggy. Wow, that hair is a fan artist's worst nightmare. Damn right it is. It's like, it's so complicated. Like, I appreciate Eku Urakura for, like, doing such beautiful hair, but as a fan artist, I'm in pain. Pain, Mado. I'm in pain. Just looks so complicated, and I'm just like, man, I'm just gonna bullshit this. After all, art is about bullshitting. Art is all about bullshitting, but bullshitting well. I mean, you could say that for just every creative endeavor in general. You have to know how to bullshit properly in order to, like, you know, in order to save your wrist while also making your work still look really good. Yeah. So, next up, I think we've got, the frills of Anya's frills, which are thankfully pretty easy to draw. Because they're basically how I draw frills anyways. Yeah. So it's like that, like that, like that, that, I think. Maybe? That. Maybe I should make this, That. Like that, yeah. That looks good. Yeah. Like caramel pudding, like Goku's hair, which defies perspective forever. Yeah, no, I feel like I don't feel like it's so much of a Goku's hair case, so much as more like, it's like a forest of curls, and I'm trying to figure out which curls go where. So that's kind of the situation I'm in right now. So there's that. How do I put this? There's, her other curls, which I need to kind of bullshit. Please, bullshitting gods, make this look good. Oh, boy. So there's that. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. I might need to, tweak those, other frills just to make them not look kind of weird. I guess. So like so. Putting this here. Yeah, putting that here. Here. And here. And here. Right, I'm gonna need to erase part of that leggy, too. Like so. Living sword isn't that weird. No, it's not. I mean, in the whole realm of anime girls and stuff, like, absolutely not. Like, I mean, I think it's cool how Anya is, like, specifically an Indonesian sword, a kris, like a specific Indonesian dagger, which I think is really cool. I like that a lot, like how she takes a specifically Indonesian concept and puts it into like the concept of anime sword girls and stuff. But no, sword girls are nothing new in the world of anime. I mean, you got stuff like the anime C3 where you've got something like the anime C3 where kind of you got like living weapons but girls and stuff, and also a lot of kind of, yeah, you get the idea. It's nothing new. It's really nothing new. Guess you saw also shades of it too in the Keroro Gunso movies as well, with Miruru and Meruru, who are both like you know, Keronians who could also be anime girls, who could also be swords and stuff, or keys. Yeah. I just remembered Akikan and it's Sodakan Girls. Actually, I remember that too. That was a really weird anime. Like, we're like, out of all the things we're going to anthropomorphize, let's make, you know, Sodakans cute anime girls, because why the hell not? And that's how Akikan was born. But, yeah, that was a weird one. I mean, in terms of more recent ones, there's Uma Musume, which is a pretty good one considering its utterly weird premise of race horses are, you know, born into anime girls, and now they have to kind of, I don't know, be, you know, they kind of have to be anime girl idol horse racers, something like that. Yeah. No, I don't think this Jijinka trend is ever going to end, and to be honest, I'm all for it. It's pretty funny, you know, and pretty creative to see what people can do, that sort of thing. Hi, Mado. You're a talented singer and illustrator. Thank you, Savantique. That really means a lot to me. And thank you for coming over to my stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, I think I've got most of... Hold on, let me just do Anya's hand, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those are her hand. That's her hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, her fist, right here. And let me see, how does this work? Right, she's gonna need a lot of frills here, so, let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, lots of frills. Gonna go here, and here, and here. So, that's, that, I think, with it. Someone took the term horse girl too literally. Yeah, that's basically Uma Musume in a nutshell. Someone was like, you know, horse girls, how about we stop making it a term when we start making it very, very literal? And thus Uma Musume was born. It's a pretty interesting show, though. I hear that, like, you know, in spite of the ridiculous premise, it's actually really good. So, you know, it's a really good little, if odd sports anime. So I might need to check it out, actually. Also, the character designs are pretty damn cute, too. I really like that. really like that as well. They've already done ship girls multiple times. Yeah, that's true too. Like first Cancale and then Azir Lane and stuff. So yeah, I'm not surprised with that. I'm not surprised with anything anymore. I remember there was also one kind of gimmicky gacha game, I think, or AR game, iPhone game. I don't even know. That like took your household appliances and turned them into anime girls and stuff. So that was a ride. That was certainly something. Yeah, shows like those sure do exist. Yeah. And putting a bow here. And putting that here. And actually, there aren't supposed to be any frills there. I've got to change that up. So I'm going to need to do that design when the time comes. Let me see. So I'm probably going to need to put some frill here. Let me see. Yeah, like one. Like so. They also did Gun Girls and Car Girls. I didn't know about the Car Girls one, but I definitely knew about the Gun Girls and stuff. This is Girls Frontline, yeah? Because that's another one I do know about. Don't get me started on Jijinka. I remember finding an archived TG thread a couple of months back about humanized deep sea fish. It turned out surprisingly cute and informative. Huh, yeah. So a bit like, what is it, Kemono Friends, huh? Like, that show is also, like, very, cute and informative as well, and it has a bunch of like really cute little anime like Jijinka of various endangered species and stuff, which is really cute. Prosty's Cherem anime is only going to be a joke for so long. Honestly, yeah, I could see it. Like with his influence, I think it's only a matter of time before someone starts taking it more seriously, and then Tomoko-chan and whatever become serious anime characters. That'll be interesting to see if it, if it actually goes about happening. Wait, I drew this wrong too? Come on. Alright, let me fix her ribbon here. A mountain dude, Jijinka, and he's rather hot. I took some psychic damage from the discovery. Yeah, like, imagine how I felt when I saw a bunch of Tide Pod Chan Jijinkas come out when that was, like, the big trend of the, big Jijinka trend of the century or whatever. That was a super weird one. Let's see. Put one here. All right. I'm gonna probably turn off this layer now. I'm gonna probably start combining the Gura and Anya lines now, so that, I can work on the other parts of the drawing before I start refining it more. Yeah, so this is how I normally do more complicated drawings. I kind of draw each part one by one, and then, go from there with, like, you know, erasing those parts using a vector layer and making that look kind of better so that it looks kind of, it's kind of all nicely melded together once I'm done with all of this. Yeah. So, let me see. Yep, that's definitely something. So I'm gonna also put some crinkles here. And, and some things right here. Hold on. Let me see if I got Anya's normal body right too. Hold on. I might put some frills here as well. And, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. So I'm gonna put something here. Might actually try and put some more detail to her nose again. There you go. That's a good Anya nose, I think. Let's get into more of the back. You've heard about ships and guns as girls, but have you heard about cars and girls? Now your Honda and Toyota can be a cute anime girl too. Actually, that kind of reminds me. There was actually a anime made in collaboration with the Subaru car brand and stuff, because called Hokago no Pleiades. And it's basically about a bunch of magical girls who ride a bunch of broomsticks that are made to kind of sound like existing Subaru cars. And they have like engines and stuff. So yeah, that exists. Yeah. Let me see. Neptunia was Console's Jijinka now that I think about it. Kind of bootleg, but it stands. Neptunia is absolutely a Console's Jijinka series. It's, you know, it exists. It definitely exists, and that, I think, was a big part of its, conception, really. To be, you know, kind of, what if Consoles were cute anime girls, the series. A criticism I have for those anime personifications is that too many of them are just a regular girl with a logo as an accessory. Yeah, I kind of agree. I wish more people would kind of get, with their designers would get a little more creative with, you know, their designs, like really convey what makes them, you know, a humanization of an object and stuff. Yeah, that would be super cool. Hi, thanks for coming along to my stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I really like, you know, I'm really happy when people get to attend my drawing stream and stuff. They're super cool. I really like that. Drawing streams are like some of my favorite things to do, just because they're very relaxing and fun. Yeah, I get to draw and just chat, and it's very nice. It's a good way to pass the time. The girl was called Subaru, but oh wait, thinking about on that TG thread, I now feel like the world really needs a comb jelly VTuber. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised I haven't seen a jellyfish VTuber yet. Like, you know, there's a lot of sea creature VTubers out there, like, you know, a lot of shark VTubers. There's Bao, who's a whale VTuber. I remember seeing, I think, a crab VTuber too, and even an axolotl VTuber, but no jellyfish, which I'm surprised by because jellyfish are really beautiful. I'd love to see a jellyfish VTuber. Yeah, that'd be super cool. For April Fools, there was the tuna can VTuber in the subreddit. I saw, yeah. No, I actually thought they were a serious VTuber for a moment because I was like, oh hey, it's someone with like kind of a quirky VTuber design. I really dig that. And then like a couple of hours later, I realized, oh shit, they're an April Fool's joke. My bad. Which is a shame. I'd really love to see more unconventional VTuber designs. That'd be really cool. A lot of people were disappointed it was just a joke. Yeah, I can imagine with the amount of upvotes that that VTuber got for their design. Like, a lot of people were like, that's super cool, like, when are you coming out and stuff? And then boom, they turn out to be a April Fool's joke. It's a shame. They have a really cute design. I would love to see a tuna fish VTuber. Something I thought about for a while is really cool and telling about the skill of your art is how confident your lines are. You pretty much never undo a line. Wow, really? I've gotten to that point now? No, this is something I'm like super, I'm super surprised by because like, I used to be like super unconfident with like my lines and stuff. Back when I was like first doing digital art, like around 13 or 14, something like that, I was like super unconfident with my digital art. Like, my lines were like super sketchy and stuff, and I was like, oh, if only I had, like super strong, super neat like lines, and so, I kind of was like, well, why don't I try working towards that? So I'm really happy I've now kind of reached that goal of like having lines that I almost never undo, having very confident lines, because I always thought that my lines were kind of one of the weaker parts of my drawing, so I'm really happy that, it was one of my weaknesses, so I'm really surprised and happy to think that you don't think so, Shizuka. That makes me really happy. I personally would want to see a penguin VTuber. I love penguins. I might have... I don't know. I thought I saw a penguin VTuber, like I might have seen a penguin VTuber once or twice. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna need to do my research on that. But, if I find a penguin VTuber, I'll probably mention her in another stream or something. Because that would be another really cute idea. Because I've also seen a lot of bird VTubers come out and stuff. Like, recently there's a hummingbird VTuber. There's been there's a pretty established chicken VTuber called Paprika Gallus, and one of my friends, Emmy, is gonna be debuting as a chicken VTuber as well. Yeah. So so, there are gonna be quite a few bird VTubers, and then of course there's Kiara and Pavolia, and I mean, if she counts, Subaru, but yeah. But yeah, that would be interesting too. Like, I'd love to see, like, I don't know, a toucan VTuber. That would be really fun. Toucan VTuber. That would be fun. Let me see. Fitting little holes here. Yeah. And, ah, shit, I forgot the, thingy on, Anya's leg, so I gotta draw it in now. Where did I put this? Right, ribbon, leg ribbon. Right. P.S. Please watch Kuragi Hime if we're on the topic of jellyfish. It's a nice anime. I actually did watch, I think, like, the first episode or something. I've been meaning to continue it, though. I hear it's a very sweet anime in general. Like, about learning to love yourself and stuff. I really like the the character designs in it too. You don't often see female characters designed like that. Like, I think the only other show I can really think of that has female characters designed like that super strongly is Keep Your Hands Off, is Azokan. So yeah, no, I have to give it a lot of props for that. And also just like the main character is really cute. I like it. The opening by Chat Honsi is really good too. I like it. It's a good opening. There's another Indonesian VTuber from Niji Santi that is a penguin. Her name is Amitia Mitela. Oh, I think it might have been her then. It might have been her then. Yeah, she might have been the penguin VTuber I was thinking of. So yeah, no, person who is looking, C4 Fu, if you're, looking, oh wait, no, wait, sorry. Marquez, if you were looking for a, penguin VTuber, then yeah, go check her out. I think, you know, you've got your VTuber. Yeah, penguin VTuber. There's that. There's putting this in. There's this. There's some. Ugh. Line. Unnecessary line. So yeah, that's something I just did with the thing. I might need to make the ribbons fatter, so I'll probably do that now. And it looks good. Looking good. Yeah. After all these years, someone who knows about this anime and loves it. I thought that Kurage Hime has like had a pretty strong cult following and stuff. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I'm surprised you haven't encountered more people that are fans of it. I thought it had a pretty strong cult following. Like, I know a lot of people who do recommend Kurage Hime a lot just because of its very sweet. It's very sweet story and, you know, morals and stuff, and it's fun characters. Yeah. Yeah, no, another thing I wanted to do with this picture was just, like, draw the other two Hollow ID members as like pieces of merchandise surrounding Anya and stuff. So I wanted to draw that to kind of yeah, show off to kind of give them a little bit of celebration too. Yeah, just say, yeah, they're her gen mates, go check them out as well, that sort of thing. I wanted to get that sort of feeling with this piece. Do I know of Grape-kun, the IRL penguin that fell in love with an anime cutout? Yes, I do! I know about him very well. I know about how he fell in love with the, I believe it was the, Kemono Friends, Kemono Friends version of the kind of penguin that he was. Penguin with a waifu. You don't see that every day. Rip Grape-kun. He will be sorely missed. I know of Grape-kun very well. He was truly a legend within the community. Is there anything else I could add? Well, I think we're gonna get into the refining stage now. Yeah. So I'm gonna start by adding some depth to Anya's hair to make her stand out a bit more. Like so. Not where I'm from. The anime community in this part of the world is small, and apologize for sounding judgmental, extremely short-sighted. Honestly, you know, I don't blame you for being that, for saying that. I can see, like, if I can definitely see why, in smaller anime communities and stuff, why there'd be kind of these sort of short-sighted. You even in larger anime communities, you definitely come across those people who are like prolific but have kind of very short-sighted views on the industry as a whole and how it works, or stuff like that. And it's kind of a shame, is because like anime as an industry and whole, the anime industry as a whole is really interesting to get into. It's just, and there's a lot to offer besides like the typical Shonen Jump staples or the arguments over power levels or whatever. There's a lot to get into. Greg Kun is a really fascinating study on nature. Even animals fall in love with fakes. Yeah, I think that sort of stuff has been kind of studied before, and like in research too. Not just about like falling in love, but just forming bonds with fakes in general. So, for instance, there was kind of this old experiment done like in the 70s and stuff. It was kind of cruel, looking back on it now, a lot of researchers agree that it was a pretty cruel and, inhumane experiment. But this was like one where, I believe it was like rhesus monkeys or something like that, or something like that. A certain type of species of monkey were kind of, their babies were kind of raised by either a metal cage mother, or a normal, or like a mother covered in fur and stuff. And the ones who were raised by the mother covered in fur and stuff were more kind of content and more happy and well adjusted than the ones who were raised by like the cold cage mother that they tried hugging to and whatnot. Yeah. Visit the Latin American anime community. Marvel over doctoral thesis about Gohan's power level. I heard Dragon Ball Z was like a really huge show over there in Latin America. Like, it's stupendously popular over there. That's what I heard. Like, it's got a big cult following over there. Dragon Ball Z is an interesting show because it's like, it's a show that a lot of people outside of what's his name's target audience really fell in love with and stuff, and that's why it's persisted, I think, to this day. I think it's also because it was based off of a pretty, a pretty iconic folktale in both Japanese and Chinese kids' childhoods and stuff, Journey to the West, and because it had a lot of that, those influences and stuff, that was why, I think that's why it's held up for such a long time, despite being such an old property. Oh yeah, Akira Toriyama was the name of the mangaka, right? Akira Toriyama. Okay, it's 4 a.m. I need to go to sleep. Thanks for streaming and drawing, Anya. I hope your stream continues well. P.S. If it's P.S. I don't know if this is important, but Anya once said that she is actually wearing a glove, sort of. Let me see. Oh, she might be wearing a fingerless, like a kind of glove thingy underneath, so I might draw that after I might draw that now, actually. Let me put that on. Put that on her. Yeah. There you go. That should be better. So, yeah. I heard in Mexico they played the last episode of Dragon Ball Super in the capital. OG Dragon Ball opening is bop. And the crowd's chants are worked into the soundtrack for the most recent movie. I remember someone requesting some that was just like a really, really good, wow. Like, I think that's just a really big, testament to how big Dragon Ball Z is in Latin America and stuff. Yeah. I remember someone requesting some comedy anime for me. When I brought up Cromartie High School, that someone scoffed and called it old. This was in 2014. Cromartie was just 10 years old by then. God, that's like a similar mood for me. Like, I remember, people nowadays are calling like Puella Magi Madoka Magica like an old anime, and I remember that anime as it was being released back in what, 2011. So, you know, seeing people call it old now was kind of distressing for me, because it makes me feel old too, especially since it's like one of my favorite anime of all time. I'm just like, I'm old now. No, my taste is old. Yeah. God, the memes surrounding Madoka were really funny too as it was coming out. Like, remember Madoka Maguka? That was a classic. Madoka! What is it, Kubi? Become Maguka! No, Madoka. I become Madoka for Kiyusiku. Kiyusiko? Won't let you. Why? I become Maguka? No. No, Madoka, no! Don't listen to Hammeru, Madoka. We are friends, Madoka. God, I have like the entirety of Madoka Maguka, in my head. Morning Rescue! Oh my god! I never thought someone would bring up Morning Rescue! That was like another big Madoka meme. That happened. Morning Rescue! Morning Rescue! Morning Rescue! Morning Rescue! And how the Morning Rescue guy would like save all the different magical girls from their for the terrible fates of Madomachi, because it was like an advertisement that would commonly play during each episode of Madomachi and stuff. That was so yeah, that was really cool. I don't remember the army guy and his Madoka doodles, so I don't remember that. But I do remember Poor Chan. That was something I do remember. Like that one, you know, that one background character in Madoka Magica who everyone started making like really sad lore for and stuff. Yeah, that was a whole ride. I even remember Nyanner's comic dubs of her back in the day. That was really surreal. Yeah. I will never forget Morning Rescue. I will never forget most of the Madoka memes. That was a really interesting time. Yeah. Let me just fix Anya's sleeve here. The one girl who didn't have a laptop. Yeah, no, that was Poor Chan. That was Poor Chan. And I remember just like everyone making like this sad backstory for her and whatever, and it was really, really wild. Peak Madoka Madomachi fandom was really wild. Yeah. Love that show still, even now. Holds up still very well. Right, let me think of some of the other ones. Some of the other cursed Madomachi, peak Madomachi memes. I don't know. There's, I guess there's all the stuff about, oh, make a contract with me and become a magical girl, for kind of more mainstream memes and stuff where, you know, Kyubey would come up and people would, like, beat him to death because they knew what, you know, making a contract. People knew what making a contract with him meant. Little horrible fox squirrel thing. Make a contract with me and become a magical girl. The guy who created Madoka is now an anime voice actor. Which one specifically? I'd really like to know. Really like to know. Who was the guy? Because I know that, you know, Ken Ascorp was, like, one of the, people who was on the, original Madoka Maguka dubbing and stuff, but I wonder who played Madoka. Chris Guerrero. Okay, I didn't actually know that he was in the anime dubbing scene nowadays. That's interesting to know. How he came from doing funny comic dubs to becoming a professional voice actor. How much times have changed. Yeah. His IMDb lists him as being in everything. Like, wow, holy shit, he's really come far then. Wow. If he's in everything, then... yeah, wow, that's pretty impressive from just coming from Madoka Maguka. It honestly kind of reminds me of Prosdy's journey too, Sungwon Cho's journey as well. Like, he started out as just kind of a funny comics voice dubbing guy, and now he's like in everything as well, like from Cartoon Network shows to you know, big name fighting games and stuff. Like he was in Grand Blue Versus, for Christ's sake. That's insane. And as Vasaraga, I believe that's a pretty big character too. It's amazing how if you just keep on persisting at something, then eventually you'll get somewhere. That's kind of why I just, you know, continue to do what I do, because I hope that if I continue persisting with artwork, with this, with singing, and everything, I'll get somewhere too. Yeah. He voices the main guy from Overlord. Oh, Ainz? Ainz? That's pretty cool too. That's like seriously cool. Wow. Kira Buckland started out as Newgrounds animation VA. Now she voice acts characters like 2B from Nier. Wow, she's come far too. That's impressive. If I recall correctly, she was also like, she also was in Fire Emblem Three Houses as something as well. I'm trying to remember who she played exactly. Let me see. Looking at this, design, this, Kira plays Erica in Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay, that makes sense. That really makes sense for me. Yeah. That makes sense. I think that's why I heard about her and like being in Fire Emblem before. Yeah, because she plays Erica. That's a big role. That's a big role. Yeah. Alright, let me and putting this here, putting this there. And here. You know what? I might widen this canvas a little bit more and let me see, change canvas size. Just to see if I can fit in a little bit of Pavilia's hair here. So I can just do this and tweak this here. And for some final touches, I'm gonna add the little sheets press that Anya has. So there's right here. I believe there's right here. And there's right here too. I might also just quickly draw Gura's little shirt thing as well while we're at it. And I'll probably fix it as I go along once I grab a reference of Gura and start tweaking this after the stream. By the way, your voice acting for the Undertale stream is really good, Mado. Thank you so much! I really appreciate it. I really do enjoy, like, voice acting, you know, a bunch of the different characters in Undertale. It's a lot of fun, and it reminded me of why I had a lot of fun doing voice acting just privately in the first place. I really liked doing that. Yeah, that was really fun. So, let's turn the, thing off, and, I might just also, add, some sheets here. Just get the sense that, oh hey, Anya might be sitting on the bed-like thing. And, I'm gonna put some here as well, with, Pavilia's thingy. And, so, here. And, let me just quickly, that here. And, line Gura's hair here. Yeah, let me see, and, oh, I forgot about this, by the way, so I need to do that, and here, and, let me actually fix that Gura hand right here. There you go. And I might just also fix her hair right here. There we go. I think we're good with the line art. I'm gonna quickly put this as a reference layer and quickly just flat it so so I can get off to a good start when I start flatting this tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, I believe that we are done here for today. Yeah, this is a nice this is a very nice looking line art so far. I'm really looking forward to continuing to work on this. So yeah, thank you for coming along to my stream. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you tomorrow for some more of me playing through the No Mercy route of Undertale. Hopefully we'll be able to get to Undying the Undying, and we'll see how much I die against her. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. But thank you all for coming along to the stream, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Bye-bye now, and have a good evening. Bye!